Previously on MasterChef Australia, our contestants had to replicate a two-hatted menu from memory.
I think we've done a pretty good job here. It's pretty close.
But when the red team got stuck on dessert,
absolute disaster.
They ended up in elimination.
Just gotta forget that we're a team and really focus on myself.
Tonight, it's a mad scramble to stay in the competition, and no one is holding back.
It's all on the line.
Stephen, no!
With 3 quickfire rounds on the menu,
My brain's just not working. It's just not working.
tensions build.
Chase, look at me. Look at me.
I think I'm done for.
Who will handle the pace?
Everybody else has got to beat me, not the other way around.
You made the earth move for us. Well done.
And who will be next
That is not a good dish at all.
to be eliminated? And further ahead, it's the first Masterclass of the year.
We're at the lake house.
Maggie Pear returns
Now, isn't that a beautiful thing?
to solve the mystery of cooking octopus.
Yum.
Kylie Kwong makes a sumptuous Chinese crab.
I'm giving you my heart and soul.
It's delicious.
The lady of the lake house, Alla Tasker, shares her pear and gingerbread recipe.
Smells delish.
Matt whips up a super simple chicken casserole. And George and Gary create 2 spectacular canapés to get the party started.
Yesterday, the red team lost the team challenge, so today we're all competing in elimination.
You know, I tried as hard as I could to lead the team, and the harsh result is that we have to fight for our lives in the competition, and that falls on my back. But that's competition, and you have to be prepared to go out there and fight for your life every day, so.
Do you want brekkie? I've had brekkie. Sarah made it for me. Oh, lovely.
No, I don't regret not taking charge of desserts. If anything, I probably regret not asking how to do the dessert because I just assumed.
I'm so determined to stay here. I want to win this competition.
Elimination is not fun. People that view themselves as the weaker cooks, we're really feeling it.
Walking into the MasterChef kitchen, you immediately see one massive long bench of ingredients. There's heaps of stuff I recognise. I don't think this is going to be that hard at all.
What on earth do we have in store for you today? Well, we'll tell you that in a minute, but this is an elimination. And even though you're dressed in black, I'm pleased to see a few of you smiling. And you should do, because you did a brilliant job yesterday. But you were the losing team, so now you compete individually to stay in the competition.
Let's explain to you how today's going to work. It will be 3 rounds. In round 1, 10 of you will cook. You've got 30 minutes, 10 ingredients, 1 dish. The top 4 dishes will be safe.
So round 2, 6 contestants left. You'll get to cook with just 6 ingredients. You'll only have 20 minutes to make that dish. 3 of you in round 2 will be safe. The rest will go on to round 3.
Already I can see the pattern that's forming here, and it is not a fun pattern. This is a bad pattern. I don't want to be in the second group. I don't even want to think about the third group.
There'll be 3 of you left in round 3. You'll only have 10 minutes to cook a dish with, wait for it, only 3 ingredients.
3 ingredients in 10 minutes is insane.
Okay, only one person can use an ingredient. For example, Brent, you take the zucchini. No one else can use zucchini. And once that ingredient's been used, it's off the table for the next round.
Oh, the pressure in this challenge is going to be insane.
The person that fails in round 3 will be eliminated.
If you can't think on your feet quickly today, pressure gets you could be in trouble.
Grab your 10 ingredients in this first round and cook the best possible dish you can.
I see this duck and I'm like, that is my ticket out of here.
Prove to us, beyond doubt, that you belong in this competition, that you are a contender.
Game's on, I'm getting that duck.
Your 30 minutes starts now.
Initial start of this challenge is like the start of the Melbourne Grand Prix. People crashing into each other, it is hectic.
Before I know it, I see the duck go. I was just in pain from that moment on.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm going to do.
There was no friends in that first few minutes. My strategy today is to get as many dessert ingredients as I can. It's where my strength is.
I'm literally trying to grab anything that's just inspiring me right now.
I don't even know how many I've got.
Yeah, cooking, come on!
In a haze, I grabbed a massive beef fillet. I think every type of mushroom that was on that table.
I don't know what I'm doing.
My brain isn't working at all.
Chase,
Working.
look at
It's
me.
just not
Chase, take a deep breath. Look at me.
I think George has a radar. You know, he's there with his eyes piercing through me.
Talk to me, look at me and
I've
talk
got
to me.
beef pancetta, I've got
Mushrooms?
mushrooms, which we're going with that first dish.
Don't worry about the first dish. Think about beef. What do you want to serve beef with? Beef and mushrooms are great, pancetta's great.
I need to get my head working better.
Right, go back to your bench now. Lay out all the ingredients. Okay, come on.
Come on, Trace!
That's horseradish, isn't it?
Salsify, isn't it?
No, it's salsify then, is it?
I've lost over 5 minutes just trying to find my ingredients. Everybody's so far ahead of me. I still don't know what my dish is. I just feel like I'm drowning and the pressure is just getting to me.
Back.
Today, I'm going to do a pan-fried marron-tail with charred whitloaf, creme fraiche and asparagus. 30 minutes is heaps of time. I did 30 marron in 30 minutes last time. I can do 1 marron in 30 minutes. It's all about executing, making sure that all the techniques that I'm going to use in this dish are perfect. And I'm using marron, so respecting it.
So, Sean, how are you going to tell how it's cooked? Because overcooked marron's horrid.
It's basically 3 minutes in here, wait till it's bright orange, plunge it, and then take out the tail, and then really lightly fry it off. Look at the colour of that already, it's beautiful. I'm looking at it, and the marron is bright orange, and all I can think of is it's cooked, get it out, ow, get it out. Hopefully it's cooked.
Right, Stephen.
What's the dish?
What's the dish?
Okay, so I'm doing a duck with a miso caramel, mango ginger salsa.
My 2 bits of advice would be you got sweet mango, sweet miso, ginger sweet.
So where's the balance?
Where's the balance? And number 2, cook that duck perfectly.
The pressure point is cooking that duck, letting it rest and making sure that it's not overcooked. I want to make sure that I get through in the first round because cooking with 3 ingredients is not that fun.
We are already halfway through round 1. 15 minutes to go. Come on.
I'm cooking sweet and sour chicken because this is my favorite dish and it's my husband's favorite dish. My main concern is... Actually, I don't know what's my main concern for now because I just know that I want to cook. I'm very excited about it. I don't know why.
Today I'm making a baked lime and coconut curd with toasted meringue and a Oreo crumble.
So what are you making them? Well, how's it going to be presented?
Okay,
You know what's
so
going to
I'm
look
planning
like?
to have the curd and then I want sort of the meringue and the crumble sort of going on the curd, but also over to the other side of the plate.
Okay, so a kind of little deconstruction of a
I don't want to say that word, though.
No, it's okay. Or broken down. Let's say broken down. All right.
Exactly. Thanks, guys. I don't want to be known as just the dessert queen, so yesterday I decided to hand the panna cottas over to Georgia. But desserts are my strength, and this is the toughest elimination I've ever been in, so I would be an idiot not to play to my strengths.
Well, that was 20 minutes. That's how long you'll have in the next round. You don't want to be in the next round. 10 minutes to go.
I think the greatest challenge of being in elimination is just keeping calm and keeping those nerves at bay so that you can focus and get the job done.
Oh, the stupid freaking marin. It's still really quite raw on the inside. I've pulled the marin out a little bit too early. In fact, a fair bit of it actually sticks inside the tail. It's just really ugly looking, and that's not what it should look like. Did 30 yesterday. I can't do one today.
Did you have trouble getting it out of the shell?
Yeah, it was.
The marin?
Yeah, it was being a real bit of a pain.
Bloody
but
hell.
it's
That's
okay.
a shame, because it's a beautiful bit of fish, right?
Yeah, it is.
Have you got anything else from it, or is that all you got left?
All I got.
Huh?
That's all I got. The whole thing is going to focus around the fact that the marin is really ugly looking, and that's not what it should look like. I think I'm going to be definitely in the next round.
Today's elimination is a 3-part round. First challenge is 30 minutes, 10 ingredients. All I've got to do is cook a good dish and I'm safe.
Tracy, you look flustered, yet you've got the most beautiful array of ingredients. What are you going to cook?
I'm going to do the pancetta wrapped beef with assorted mushrooms.
This is your chance to be safe, because in the next round, the pressure that you're feeling now will amp up dramatically. Make yourself safe now.
I do not want to be in that second round. This round is enough pressure. I can't cope anymore. I just can't seem to deal with the stress of the MasterChef kitchen, which is just ridiculous because this is not me. This is not who I am in my normal life. I am a hairdresser. I own and operate a salon and spa. I'm a successful businesswoman, a mother of 3 kids, so I kind of wear many hats. You know, I want you to be proud of me. I do not want to live with regrets. I like my kids to say, wow, my mum always went for gold. Even if she didn't succeed, she got up and she did it again. I'm just going to try and fight to stay in here. I can't even imagine trying to do a 20-minute or a 10-minute cook. Everything rides on this.
Absolutely, I'm going to get it on the plate.
Emily, have you left yourself enough time to finish that sauce to get the thickness and the complexity of flavour?
Yep, definitely. 5 minutes.
Good, I like it.
Beautiful, Amelia. So I put my dessert together. Just got to consider my presentation and how I'm going to make this baked custard look special. Round 1, I do not want to do round 2. I really want to get through with this, so I want to be up on that pantry watching the second round unfold.
Just a little reminder, we're looking for the top 4 dishes. Come on, guys, 2 minutes to go.
Come on, push it. Stephen, where's the crispy skin? Because the ribs actually don't help it get crispy because there's no contact. You need solid contact. To be honest, it might be a bit late.
I need a flat iron pan, but I don't have one, and I don't have enough time to heat one up. I'm just gonna have to go with a griddle pan.
My greatest weakness here is plating up. I'm just putting everything on a bowl, which I normally serve to my husband.
This is it! 30 seconds to go! Come on!
All about presentation, mate.
Stephen, stop burning the place down.
Quick, get back there, get back there. That's all right, it's all right.
I start cutting up my duck. At this point in time, I haven't had time to rest it. Is that resting time going to be crucial? What does it mean that I'm out of this place?
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time's up. Well done.
The blood has seeped on the plate. This is a disaster.
So yeah, I think I go great, but I just concerned about the presentation.
What a fabulous cook. Lots of energy, something on the line. The end of round one, you had 30 minutes to cook us a delicious dish with 10 ingredients from this table. Starting to look a little bit sparse. You wouldn't want to be in the next round, would you? What's the dish?
I see a duck with a mango ginger salsa and a ginger miso caramel.
Okay, obvious problem. Seems to be a lot of blood on the plate, which tells me you didn't rest the duck breast enough.
No, I didn't have enough time to rest it, no.
And the other thing that you haven't done is not crisping the skin.
Yeah.
Stephen, I really like that, that miso ginger sweet caramel, but you lack knowledge about duck, how to cook it. Maybe we'll see you in the next round.
No problem. Thank you.
Sam, you safe?
I'm not sure. I think it'll taste delicious.
What is it?
Pan-fried lobster with a tiny bit of truffle oil, prosciutto and fried leeks.
Looks impressive.
Looks really impressive.
Yeah, it looks impressive. I think it's a really pretty dish, but what I'm searching for is a little cohesion on the dish, some moisture, some vinaigrette, a punchy flavour that just works really well with the lobster. Lobster? My bit was cooked beautifully.
Yeah, my bit was cooked beautifully as well, so congratulations on that. That looks so pretty. It looks like it's probably one of the best things you've plated up in terms of presentation. It looks
yeah, love it.
stunning.
It's beautiful.
Hey, stunning.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. What is it?
It's a baked coconut and lime custard with toasted meringue, salted ganache and salted Oreos.
So you're hoping that the custard's perfectly smooth,
That would
soft
be
and
that
beautiful.
would be the ultimate goal.
Thanks, George.
Oh, wow. It's rich, crunchy and fluffy all at the same time.
Amelia, today's the day when you start to fly. Well done.
So, Jamie, what's the dish?
Roasted the spatchcock on the crown, cured stalk of the broccoli.
This is just marginally overcooked.
Brent, what is it?
Pan-seared snapper with a chive potato mash.
Gluey, gluey, gluey potato.
What have you made, Georgia?
It's a honey crumble with a cornel of cream cheese, goat's curd and lemon.
That cream is really kind of cloying and heavy and there's nothing syrupy or fresh to break that.
Oh my gosh.
What's the dish?
Marin with charred whitloff and asparagus with creme fraiche.
Oh, poor Marin.
Let's forget the marin. But that creamy slight sourness of the creme fraiche, the aniseed flavour of the dill, that char on the whitloff, that's naturally bitter flavour, go really well together.
So you haven't got bad flavours there. You've actually got a good combination of flavour. You've got the bones of a good dish there, but you absolutely massacred one of the most beautiful creatures of the sea.
Oh, definitely.
Hello, Ben.
Hello, George.
What's a dish?
The dish is lamb cutlets with cauliflower couscous, Mediterranean vegetables roasted as well.
You pleased?
I'm pleased. I wish I'd had a little bit more time to plate it a bit prettier, but I got a lot done in the 30 minutes.
But is it tasty?
It's definitely tasty.
That's all that matters, doesn't it?
Yeah. I love this cauliflower couscous.
It's yum.
I think it's really yummy. It's got a bit of caramelisation on it. You know, it's really delicate. It's perfectly cooked. I love that. It's great.
What can I say? a delicious dish.
But also you've done so much. I mean, not only have you made the cauliflower cocktail, not only have you Frenched the, not only have you made the duck, and not only have you put together this little medley of Mediterranean, you've roasted that pepper, so it's got some smoky char, which is delicious, and the yogurt, perfect combination.
Well done, man.
Emily, what did you cook?
I cook sweet and sour chicken.
Now, you've given us a dish with the sauce soused all over the chicken. Now, when that chicken came out of the deep fat fryer, it had a lovely rice flour, crispy coating on it, and it was delicious. And all you had to do was put that chicken on a plate, be restrained with the sauce, and you would have brought us something that made us look at a familiar food court favourite in a different light. So what you need to do is look at modern books and say, how can I take the techniques that I can nail and just make them lighter and brighter?
I could see disappointment in them, and I feel very disappointed by myself too.
What is it?
It looks great.
So I've got 4 types of mushrooms in there. I've wrapped the beef in speck.
Hello. It tastes delicious. We're still eating it. The mushrooms are beautifully caramelised. It's perfectly seasoned. The beef is medium. It's got bacon around the outside, which solves all problems.
Thank you. I need to not let this fear that I get of failure just paralyse me in the kitchen. Yeah, I want to be much more composed.
These challenges aren't supposed to be easy. Wearing the black apron is a sign that things may not end well. But for 4 of you, remember, you've done well enough to be safe. So let's find out who they are. The first dish that we thought was good enough, and in fact, the first dish that we thought was very, very tasty, belongs to Tracy. Well done. Delicious combination of flavours, simple cooking, hearty, beautifully presented. Well done.
Thank you. Absolute relief. I can't believe that I got through with that headspace and that I've been able to put up a dish that's actually made me safe.
Amelia, you're safe. Just a lovely combination of textures, crunch and flavour. Well done.
Thanks.
Sam. Good choice, that lobster. And you know what? That, a little bit of sautéed leek, delicious. So one more space left. Ben, delicious food. And you seem very relieved.
Very, yeah. There's not much left up there, so I'll be happy up there.
So, round 2, elimination looms larger, and the choice of ingredients has just got smaller. Round 2 is simple. 6 of you, 6 ingredients, 20 minutes, 3 of you safe. Ready? Your time starts now.
I'm very nervous, but if I really want to stay in this competition, I need to fight hard.
Push through, Em. Come on, Emily. Come on. Go, Brad.
This round's really important to get as much flavour into a dish as you can with minimal ingredients. So I'm going for big flavours with minimal effort.
It just was a moment in time. Everything slowed down. I was like, just grab the squid. It was suddenly in my basket and I'm back at the table and I'm like looking at it going, what are you doing?
Sean, tell us what you're going to make.
Today I'm cooking calamari with passata.
Now, calamari, in the Spanish challenge, that's what put you through the pressure test, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I mean, it's raw.
Me and calamari tend to have a pretty strong relationship at the moment, so...
You've always got to forgive your ingredients, otherwise they will pay you out.
Maybe it's just my desire for redemption. I want to prove to everyone that I can cook it well.
So, Emily, you've picked blue swimmer crab. What are you going to make?
I'm going to fry the crab. When it is finished, I'm going to use honey mixed with this apricot consommé to make it like nice and sweet and sour.
A honey and apricot jam is definitely not something that I used before, but I really want to show the judges that I can do other things rather than the traditional way.
Big flavours. If you put too much on, you can risk just losing the crab totally.
Sure,
so be very careful.
Sure, thank you.
It is a little bit of risk for me to choose the ingredient that I'm not familiar with. But if you do not try, you will never know.
Wow, time flies. 5 minutes down, 15 minutes left.
Watching the second round from the gantry is actually really stressful. You know, there's some really good cooks in there and I really want them to do well, but it's just such a hard challenge, 20 minutes and 6 ingredients.
I'm doing a pork fillet and a buttermilk pepper sauce. I want to infuse the flavour using the alcohol into this pork, as well as char up some cabbage and make a beautiful sauce on the side.
What are you making?
I'm trying to do a buttermilk pepper sauce. It's the closest thing you can do to a cream sauce that I'm going to do.
And what are you going to do with the cabbage?
Cabbage, I'm going to saute that with brandy. Just put that underneath, you know, hopefully it gives it a nice essence to it.
Okay.
I'm doing a smoked eeled stacked tartare. I've got some bread in the oven drying out. I've got the rocket, the capers, the horseradish to liven it up. I've never used smoked eel before, which is a bit of a risky option, but I've got a rough idea on what it would taste like. I'm Brett. I'm a bobcat operator from Melbourne. People think it's weird that someone like me is into fancy cooking, but food just does it for me. I got a good job, but it doesn't make me happy. Cooking makes me happy. It's as simple as that, really. I'll be pushing for time, but I hope to get it on the plate. I don't think I'll be going back to driving bobcats. I mean, I know the option's always there, but I wouldn't want to.
Guys, you have 10 minutes to go.
This is super tough. 20 minutes to cook one dish, only 6 ingredients and whatever was left on that bench. You know what? We can see some real cracks in Stephen at the moment. He's struggling. I mean, even just the way he's cooking that pork.
It's the same with Emily down the other end. Like, you know, lovely idea, pounding lemongrass, rubbing into crab, going to fry it.
Yeah.
We know she's good with technique.
Yeah.
But then her sauce, honey and apricot jam.
Oh, God.
No.
Can anyone please tell me to open? I can't open, it's too oily.
Tap it.
Ugh. No, it's all right. Got it.
What do you think of that?
The buttermilk's very sour. I was looking for a cream sauce. That was the closest I can get to it.
The question I'm asking you is, what does it look like?
Curdled.
The buttermilk has curdled and it tastes not good at all. I'm not going to use it. I need to come up with a different sauce to accompany this dish.
I'm blasting this squid. I am just holding the tongs on it.
Come on, get there, get there.
But now I'm most concerned about the flavour of the tomato puree. I don't want it to be too overpowering, but it's turning into a thick tomato paste. It's coating everything. It's not great. Right now my head is just already thinking about round 3, which is not a great place to be.
I really want to stay in this competition, mate. I definitely do.
Right, guys, you got 5 minutes. You don't want to go through to round 3.
The cabbage is cooked and the pork's out of the pot now. I see the juice in the pork, I decide to use the juice, and I need to reduce that juice, make a stock, make a dew. For me to not deliver on the first round.
Your pan, Stephen.
You know, you start doubting yourself, you start, wondering, do I deserve to be here? And I just say, yeah, I do. I deserve to be here, I deserve to keep cooking.
So, Emily, why are you putting your crab over the burner?
Because this is what my mom has been doing when I was a kid, and I really love the flavor, especially with the smokiness together with the sweetness of the fruit that my mom used to use.
Just make sure you don't get any of that nasty, gassy flavour.
Sure.
I am very stressed up because I want to be able to make my parents proud.
There's some madness in the air. Luckily, only 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Well done, Stevie.
How's that lamb going? Is that lamb cooked well? Because it all hangs on that, man.
Yeah.
This dish is all about assembly, so my bread's cooked and I just stack it all up neatly to look pretty.
No fingerprints, scissors to perfection. 30 seconds to go. Come on.
Go, Sean.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Well done.
It's a super simple dish, and if all the flavours aren't perfect, then it won't be good enough.
I know I'm going into the third round. It's the sudden realisation that you could be going home because of your cooking. It's pretty terrifying for me.
3 of you safe, 3 of you going through the elimination round. Let's find out who those are. Let's taste those dishes.
Tell us what the dish is.
We've got the pork fillet with sautéed cabbage and a red wine and bourbon dew.
Bourbon red wine. It looks, I'll be honest, a little dry.
The bits I like is the cabbage. You've overcooked the pork and the sauce. No good. Very cute, Georgia.
Yeah, really cute.
What is it?
Smoked salmon and cucumber canapés. Couscous in the middle that has wasabi through it and feta on top.
They look pretty as a picture. They taste delicious. Smoky salmon, salty feta cheese, little hit of wasabi. And the couscous is interesting inside that filling.
I think the wasabi is brilliant. Nice work.
Thank you. Oh, is it red?
What have you cooked?
Lamb backstrap, just with really light greens, tossed through a vinaigrette made from the fat on the backstrap.
This was the dish, when you were cooking it, was the one I wanted to taste most. And then I thought, oh, but what if it doesn't deliver? And then you start eating and you go, boom, he's delivered.
If you put this up in a normal 1 hour mystery box, 1 hour invention test, we'd be raving about it. In 20 minutes, with only 6 ingredients that you call, amazing.
Sorry, it doesn't look appealing again.
What's the dish?
It's called dry fried crab, and I smoke it with truffle honey and apricots.
Never, ever seen crab and apricot jam before. The positive, the crab is beautifully cooked, so it's just cooked. But the negative is the flavours don't go together.
Okay.
Sorry.
My spirit has been defeated. I know that I'm going to the third challenge, but in the same time, I am yet to give up.
Sean, what have you cooked?
It's seafood and passata kind of braise.
Squid, you haven't undercooked at this time. The real success, I think, are these charry tentacles on the top.
That's yum.
Yeah, see, the thing is, for me, is too much of this passata, and that kind of drowns that wonderful seafood.
What is it, Brent?
Tartare of smoked eel, capers, a little bit of horseradish, and then topped with rocket, and you've got some crispy bread.
Mine's extra healthy. It's got greens on it. I'm loving it. I love eel. And it's a clever choice because you don't have to do much to it. And adding crunch and salt in the capers, fantastic.
Three of you are safe. 3 of you will cook again. Jamie, Brent, Georgie is safe. Get those black aprons off. Get up into that balcony. Well done.
I'm sure at some stage I'm going to be wearing black again, but I'm going to try my best to avoid it because it's hard.
Now, 3 of us, Sean, me and Emily, we have to cook for the final spots.
I felt good at the start of the day, but now I'm in the bottom 3 again, which is hard because there's nothing left. You're left with diddly squat.
Stephen, Sean, Emily, this is it. For one of you, this will be the last time you ever cook in the MasterChef kitchen.
You know, it's all those horrible voices in the back of your head saying, you can't do it, you can't do it.
You're gonna have 10 minutes. You can only pick 3 ingredients to give us one cracker dish.
I certainly cook with 3 ingredients before, but definitely not within this kind of pressure, 10 minutes.
It's your last chance to save yourself. Do you need to run? No. Sprint.
The next 10 minutes will determine pretty much the rest of my life. So for me, it's all on the line.
You ready to cook? Stephen?
Yep.
Sean?
Let's do it.
Emily? Let's cook!
So I thought of doing a banana fritter.
Oh, look at that. Emily just picked a banana. Didn't think of that.
How are you going to stick those crumbs around the outside?
Then only I realized that there's no egg. Then I saw the condensed milk, so I thought of trying my luck and see if that works.
Come on, let's go, go, Steve, come on.
I've filleted a lot of fish and I love using fish to cook. So I'm cooking John Dory peanuts and sandfire.
Scotty and I both look at each other in shock. Oh, fish is a big move. 10 minutes, he's got to fillet the fish, he's got to clean it up, he's got to cook it.
I've never filleted John Dory before. I don't understand the structure of this fish.
Take a breath. Steve, half each side. Down the middle, Steve.
Watching him fillet the fish is like something out of a horror movie.
Cut down the backbone first, Steve.
He's butchering the proverbial out of that fish.
Get that fish done, it needs to get on.
I'm just thinking, no, this is the day I go home.
Come on, Sean!
This is the 10 minutes that either makes or breaks my competition. I've never cooked with liver before, but I know that you cook liver very quickly.
Bacon fixes everything, so let's go with bacon.
So I kind of grab a little rustic bowl. I'm going to cook it in that so that I get all the wonderful flavour on the bottom. And I'm grabbing raisins. That should all go together, yeah? Let's do that. Start frying it up. It looks like it's stewing now.
Shawnee, get a small pan, get it on a searing heat.
So it doesn't stew.
So I get my non-stick pan and I start another batch.
Just get him in, get him in.
Do both and pick the best one.
So it's kind of like a dish of 2 separate cooking techniques.
Come on.
When Emily grabs her ingredients, I'm thinking, banana fritters, what a great idea.
So I gather what she's going to do is she's going to have the banana, she'll dip it in the sweetened condensed milk and the panko crumbs and probably deep fry it.
She's frying the banana before she's crumbed it.
I I have never made deep fried banana this way before. I seriously don't know what I was doing.
There's milk
Then crumbed it. I don't know, it's like she's reverse made it.
I think she's very flustered and not thinking clearly.
5 minutes to go. Come on.
No, I get my fillet off eventually.
Beautiful, Steve, beautiful.
I'm so relieved. I wasn't ready to go home, and I need to get this fish on the pan. I need to make sure that the skin's crispy. We got my peanuts roasting in the other one as well. I grabbed the sandfire. Nice and salty, nice and crunchy, it's a beautiful vegetable. I'm gonna be pushing it to cook this fish in time.
Come on, guys!
So after I fried the banana, I put some condensed milk together so that it will coat the banana with the condensed milk and then dip into the breadcrumb so that it has that taste of it. I know that this is the biggest mistake I have ever made in my life.
Gosh. Hurry up, Emily!
3 ingredients, 3 of you, 1 of you going home, and 3 minutes left. Come on, guys.
Come on.
I get my raisins rehydrated in some hot water, add them to the pan so they start to suck up all of those wonderful flavours as well.
Taste it, taste it.
Surprisingly, it tastes all right. 1 dish away from being sent packing. It's stressful.
Guys, come on. Make it good, you three, because one of you is going home.
Steve.
Come on. 1 minute to go.
Come on, guys!
Sean, that'll be cooked. See which one's best.
In my haste, I kind of took all of the beautifully cooked liver, popped it into the pan where I thought I'd stewed all of the liver. So now I've got all different textures of liver and bacon, brain fart.
Just want to get some crispiness on it.
It's crunch time, 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6,
Keep it delicate,
5,
Steve, not too much.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Well done, guys.
What a big day for our contestants. I mean, 3 rounds, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, now 10 minutes with only 3 ingredients. Emily, Sean and Stephen. Shall we get them in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Walking into the judges' room, and you never know at this point, you never know if you're going to go home. You don't know if you're staying, you just hope, and you put it all out on the line, and that's what I did.
What's this dish, Stephen?
This dish here is the John Dory with the sandfit and the roasted peanuts.
Stephen, you walked in with a little bit of pride. What do you reckon?
For me to do this in 10 minutes, I'm pretty pleased with myself, yeah.
It's been struggle town for you, I reckon, so far in this competition. Trying to find your place, most often finding that you're not doing as well as you thought.
You're at home, and I'm around all these blokes at home, and I'm the best cook around them. And I come here and I just say to myself, you know, I want to be the best cook of this competition as well.
Stephen, it's time to go. It's time to leave us taste.
Thank you.
It's an odd-shaped fillet, isn't it?
Well, I think he really struggled with the whole filleting of it. He left a lot of flesh on the bone.
Yeah. But that fish is cooked beautifully. Very, very pleased with that.
Absolutely delicious.
That is yummy.
That's cracker.
Peanuts,
I would have
sandfit.
thought, yeah.
John Dory, are you insane?
Yeah.
And then taste it and go, oh, that is a marriage made in heaven.
I reckon that's the best dish she's put up.
This competition is all about making risky decisions, and I think picking liver, if it's my downfall, at least I went out ballsy.
What's going on? It's the second time in a week.
I know.
Might as well pull up a chair. Hey? What's going on?
Well, today was hard. Today, I get flustered. It wasn't quite right here, it wasn't quite right there, and before I knew it, I was in the bottom 3. And then, you know, that's when everything gets crazy.
What have you cooked?
So I cooked liver with bacon and raisins.
risky liver.
You keep on talking about flavour, and I think there's a lot of flavour there that works.
Time to taste Sean, I reckon.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, guys.
It's pretty robust looking, isn't it?
Is it? No, it is. It's a bit macabre.
You know, that's
but I
right.
don't mind macabre as long as it's caramelised and meaty and tasty.
With 3 ingredients, he's done really, really well, I think. Big, fat, sweet, juicy sultanas. Saltiness, smokiness of the bacon. It's a surprisingly delicious dish.
See, I like liver, so it's an easy dish for me to enjoy.
With only 3 ingredients, we're looking for 3 ingredients to be cooked perfectly. And for me, the liver, it's inconsistent. You've got some bits that are caramelised and got colour, and then you've got some bits that are literally boiled in the fry pan. For me, that's not perfect.
To be honest, I feel like this is the day I'm going home. I just hoping, praying hard that at least the taste will impress the judges a little bit.
You happy with it?
To be honest, not really. And I know that after this challenge, I seriously have a lot to learn.
Let's try. Do you want to pass the plate down? Or?
The problem with the dish is by frying the banana that way, you've made it like a plantain. You've really brought out the starch of the banana rather than the sweetness of the banana. You know when you taste it, it's quite starchy, potato.
Yeah, it is.
You've lost that sweetness of the banana. Do you agree?
Yeah, look, I mean, the big problem for me is starchy and oily, and I just don't want to eat any more.
I think we all agree that this dish isn't of the same calibre as Stephen's and of Sean's. And on that basis, rather than beat around the bush, it's better for us to say, Emily, I'm sorry, your dish isn't good enough. You're going to be going home.
Thank you.
You need to leave this MasterChef kitchen, be proud because you've done a great job, and go and tell everyone. Go and tell all your family. Yeah.
You've got to be proud to be in this industry, to be a cook, to be a chef, to feed people. You've got to chase that dream.
Emily, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
Thank you so much for all the advice.
All the best and good luck.
Thanks,
you will see me again, definitely.
Yes, you will. I love your drive. Keep going. Thank you, Emily. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going home. That's okay.
You're a big sister to me, and I miss you, but you're a great cook, all right?
It's okay. You know what?
I had a great time in this MasterChef kitchen. I absolutely never, ever regret that my decision. Although I haven't done enough to show the judges what I can really do, I know that I'm a good cook and I just need to work harder towards my dream. And here I go. It's my beginning of my journey and I'm really excited about that.
Wow, that was a bullet dodged, I think. You too? Feel confident, feel strong, feel like you've done something good because this was one of our toughest elimination challenges. There's no doubt about it. I'm exhausted and I was just watching. So get back to the house, let them know what's happened, and give them another message too. You're going to be back in your aprons tomorrow but you're not coming into the kitchen. Instead, you're going to be heading out of town for a big day of cooking. Oh. Off you go.
I'm so glad to be heading out of Melbourne for the day, but I'm really nervous. Who knows what we're heading into?
I don't even know where we're going.
As usual, we have no idea what's coming up. The speculation is rife.
Oh, wow.
Wow, so
That
beautiful.
is beautiful.
And then we realised it's a masterclass. I'm so relieved. I can't wait to get into it.
Hello. Come and sit down.
Wow.
Nice, huh? What are you thinking of that week that just happened? Lost Emily.
Yeah.
That was tough. And Sean. Survived, huh? Survived another elimination. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Each time I go through one of those moments, you know, there's something new I learn about myself, and I can't wait to learn a little bit more from you guys today.
Well, it's a different kind of day today. We're at the Lake House, which in many ways put Daylesford on the map, and certainly is, you know, for foodies, a go-to place.
But first, one of our favourites, very much part of the MasterChef family, a woman who's sort of like the godmother of great food in Australia. She has one name, and that is Maggie Pear.
Hello! I'm back!
Hello, how are you?
You made me both so far.
High five!
Hiya, Matt.
All right, so I think we should just leave you get on with stuff. Plenty to talk about. You're interested in Maggie, you don't care about us? Come on.
So, Maggie's mystery box this week. Octopus. Lots of you attempted to use it with mixed levels of success.
Yeah, Laura, here you go.
Oh, that's really big. Oh, Jesus.
It's definitely not a wig.
The octopus just hasn't quite made it.
What we wanted Maggie to do was just show you some fail-safe ways of making octopus delicious, because Maggie is the queen of tender. We are cooking squid ink pasta with beautiful tenderised octopus and Mediterranean flavours.
Now, isn't that a beautiful thing? Well, you would hope that it was already tenderised, but you're always sort of playing with fire to a certain extent. So what I thought I'd show you today is you can take a fail-safe path, and that is using kiwi fruit, or you could use papaya, to break down the tissues in the octopus itself.
Why do papaya and kiwi fruit have that effect on octopus
They
flesh?
have an enzyme. It tenderises. Think of it as a tenderiser.
How long do you need to leave the octopus in order to have that tenderising effect?
Well, 40 minutes to an hour. Now, I've got a very hot Le
Oh, I love
Creuset
this.
here. So, extra virgin olive oil. I want it to be very hot. I've got lots of rosemary. And perhaps I'll put a bit of bay for good luck, squeezing it
Sure.
up.
And why are you squeezing it up then?
To release the oils and the aroma, and some olives. I want it really, really high because I want to seal it just for a moment, and I'm just going to drape it around really quickly. Ow, shivers.
Hot?
Hot.
The
Questions?
What are you looking for in terms of the texture?
Think of an al dente pasta. I want the texture to be there, but I want it to have a tenderness. If it's too soft, it can be mushy. And in fact, if you were to leave it in the kiwi fruit too long, it could be mushy. So I'm going to do the squid ink pasta, and I didn't make it myself. It comes from a packet. Is that all right?
I would never judge you, Maggie. I would
I'm
never
thinking
judge
of
you.
time. Okay, now let me see how my oki is going. I want to turn it over. That's all it needs.
Yeah,
And you get that beautiful colour, that rubescent look.
That's stunning.
And so I'm going to turn it low, and I want it so low it's just ticking. And that's how I like to cook it.
Every time that lid comes off, you can smell the rosemary. You can actually smell the black olive as well.
Yeah.
You know that aroma's going straight into the flesh of the octopus. OK, that octopus has been cooking for an hour now.
I'm going to take that out and put it into the post-marinade, olive oil, verjuice and lemon juice, and that's the resting period.
So, OK, onto the sauce. That's olives, lemon zest and caper berries.
I love caper berries. I want a bit of texture.
And you're also looking for bursts of flavour, aren't you? That kind of the salt, that saltiness of the capers, the like ruddy bitterness of those olives.
This has been sitting, as you see, just, 5-7 minutes.
Oh.
And I'm going to take some of the skin off. For me, I always carve it very much on the diagonal. By carving it on the diagonal, you actually, somehow, it is more tender, I find.
They've cooked the pasta, you've drained it. What's next?
I'm just going to toss this marinade into the pasta for the juices. Okay.
Right, and Maggie's adding the caperberry sauce to that as well.
Okay, I'm going to dish it up in a clean dish that you've made for me. Thank you so much. So just warming this up with all the juices, the octopus, all of the parsley. Let me get a bit more of this, okay. Last bit of olive oil, and so we have our squidding pasta, our octopus, caper berries, olives and lemons, rosemary, and a bit of bay.
Brilliant, well done, Maggie, fantastic. Right, who wants to taste? Sean, Sam, come up. Sean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've got to get the squidding pasta because that's absorbed all the cooking flavours.
Sean, what do you taste?
I love how when you only use really simple flavours that they all signpost themselves so well and you can pick up everything and it just complements the octopus so well.
Sam?
That's the best octopus I've had, actually. I don't normally love octopus. It's absolutely beautiful, really fresh flavours. I love the lemon juice, I love the capers. Yum, it's so delicious.
Thank you.
Sam, Sean, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much.
Please go and sit down. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Early this week, Laura, Tracy and Amy had to do that little mini mystery box and you guys had to produce a little amuse-bouche, a little canapé, a little something, a little morsel of deliciousness that excited our senses.
Yeah.
So today we're going to do 2 little canapés, 2 little snacks, 2 little something just to excite the senses. That's super, super delicious.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to do one that we've got on the menu at the moment at the Press Club. It's called the walnut, and it's a little walnut that's stuffed with blue cheese. It looks like a walnut, but the shell's actually edible.
Beautiful. He's so modern. I love it. And I'm going to do a little hash brown, or rosti, with a tea-cured salmon and a gamashio mayo, which is like a Japanese seasoning made into a mayonnaise.
Shall we cook?
Yeah, you go first.
All right, we're going to make the little paste that forms the walnut shell. First up, pounded walnut, 50 grams of that. 50 grams of pine nut. 10 grams of black sesame.
So you've ground that?
Ground this all up.
Yep.
50 grams of sunflower seeds. Salt, 10 grams of that. 40 grams of rice flour. And 1 gram of tapioca flour. Just give it a good mix and combine all the dry ingredients. Egg white goes in. And about 15 to 20 grams of water. But I just add that in as I see fit because, you know, different nuts carry different moisture levels. A recipe's a guideline, it's not set in stone, and it's something that you've got to, you know, look at and go, okay, it needs more, it needs less. At this point, once you've formed the dough, so to speak, just wrap that up in cling film and let that rest, okay? Now, I've got some that I made earlier this morning, and you can see the black sesame seed basically gives it that lovely colour.
That's been in the fridge as well.
Yeah.
So the sesame's leached out.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a really soft dough, so it needs time to cool so you can handle it properly, yeah?
Yep. We line this mould with the paste. We bake that 180 degrees for 12 minutes. We remove it from the mould and we end up with these little walnut shells. So they look like a walnut, yeah? And we actually brush that later with a little bit of walnut oil just to boost that
Really
walnut
lovely.
flavour.
So you're going to put something inside there?
We're going to put a little blue cheese filling and then sandwich that together. Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
All right, Gaz, over to you.
Okay. And I'm going to do a little rosti with a tea-cured salmon and gamashio mayo. Somebody's made rosti already or hash brown. I think that was, Scott, Sam, a couple of people. Desiree potatoes work really, really well for this recipe. What I've done is I've baked these potatoes just really to activate the starch. And so really they're quite firm, all right? So when you grate them, they still stay in strands, but they're sticky.
Which is what you want.
This is really important, all right? So sticky, starchy potato that doesn't go brown. And you can put whatever flavour you want in there. You can put pepper, salt, herbs, doesn't matter. But press that into the mould. And then you've got a little base. And this is really basic, you know, but they're fun, they're interesting, just as hash browns, because they look good. Oil's 180. They sound like they're exploding. Oh yeah, that one's blown up. Looks good. Much better. So this is George's one. Looks quite good actually, George. I like that. So basically you're going to end up with these little crisp potato cakes that are like this one here. So they're kind of, you know, cute, crisp, tasty. So that's the first part, those little crispy bases I've got. And then I'm just going to make a quick mayo. So what this is going to be is this just a little mayonnaise for the sauce, 2 whole eggs, 2 tablespoons full of mustard, and a couple of tablespoons full of vinegar. I'm going to make a gamashio seasoning, which is Japanese seasoning. And George calls this faux bacon because sesame seeds, when they're cooked, just take on a completely different taste, all right? And what we're going to do is blend that together with just some seasonings, which in this case, soft brown sugar, about a tablespoon, and a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to blend that and put that into the mayonnaise, so my gamashio seasoning then becomes a gamashio mayo. The other part of this dish is a cured salmon. Now, the simplest is half sugar, half salt, and whatever flavour you want to put in it. So I've got some lemongrass, about a tablespoon, which I've grated. I've got some jasmine tea, which I've blended, right? So we put a little bit of that in, and then some zest. I've got a piece of ocean trout, so put some salt on the top, some salt on the bottom, cling wrap it, pop it in the fridge. So magic of television. So we cured that about 6-7 hours ago, and what that salt's done is just pull all that moisture out and basically impregnate it with the lime and the lemongrass, all right? So,
yum.
Stiff as a board almost now. Magic of television.
Gary!
So now what I've done is I've washed it, patted it dry, and then just sprinkled it with the tea, pressed it, vacuum packed it, right? That's gonna last for weeks now. So pretty much all my components for my dish is done. You finish yours, and then I'm ready to put mine back together.
Okay, I'm doing a little canapé of walnut stuffed with blue cheese. Right, we're gonna make the blue cheese mixture. Basically, I've got a good Stilton blue cheese here. Again, I haven't seasoned this with salt at all because the blue cheese is sharp, acidic, and salty enough. So I just soften that really well, and I'm just gonna fold through, just to make it nice and rich, some semi-whipped cream. And already it feels lighter. Okay, blue cheese is made. piping bag. So literally just pipe that mixture in. And it can be really whatever mixture you'd like, whatever you fancy. Goat's cheese is nice. All right, let's plate this one up. So, our walnuts are here. Brent, just pop up here on the corner and I'll get you to gently just brush these with a bit of walnut oil, okay? I've got some apple puree. So, apple puree. And then what I've got in here, I stole this from the restaurant as I walked out last night. Some celery that we've compressed and some apple. And we've just done that in a little bit of apple cider vinegar and fresh apple juice. All right, and it preserves the apple, it won't go brown. Okay, so just starting the whole presentation thing. For me, apple, celery, blue cheese, classic combination, not reinventing the wheel, just good flavours. Walnuts go down. Oh. And then some little nasturtiums. Got some little fresh Greek oregano, some bronze fennel, and there you have it. Little walnut canapé.
Okay, so we got our little rosties.
Yum.
And then what we're going to do is pop this gamashio powder into the mayo. Don't know how much that's going to. Let's just make a whole lot.
Go for it.
And it's going to be better if you let it sit in there. Obviously, the flavour is going to really get through that mayonnaise. It's a lot of sesame. And then what I want to do, if you just pipe a little bit on there, you can put another one in there, it doesn't really matter, is I just want to take slices of this salmon. These are pickled daikon. So all I've done is I've shredded these pickles, put mirin, just equal quantities of mirin, rice wine vinegar, just a little piece of star anise, and just brought that pickling mixture up to the boil, and then tipped it over the daikon. And I'll just pop a little bit of coriander cress on the top. So that's it. Potato rosti with that tea-cured, sugar-cured salmon with the pickled daikon and gamashio mayo.
There you have it, team. Hopefully some new little techniques you've picked up today from two, I think, delicious little canapes. But now you've got something exciting waiting for you down at the lake.
Oh.
Kylie, Kwong. Off you go.
Go on, see you later, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Hi, how are you?
Beautiful, beautiful.
You never know where you might bump into a Chinese lady with a woks. Lovely to see you. Hello. Hi. Hi. Take a seat. Got a seat, Tracy? Well, everybody, welcome to my masterclass. It's so amazing here by the lake. I am so inspired and I've been very excited because I'm desperate to show you my best of Australia dishes. The two dishes I'm doing, fried blue swimmer crab with salted black beans, homemade chilli, native greens, and then I'm going to do you a simple stir-fried native green dish. This is a subject that I am incredibly passionate about, and cooking with all of our beautiful indigenous plants. What I'm able to do now with my cooking, my Chinese cooking, is I execute the Cantonese recipes, but I use indigenous produce. So in that way, I am able to offer you a truly authentic Australian Chinese experience. Blue swimmer crab, because it's our native crab. I know you're all very familiar with the blue swimmer crab. So I lay the blue swimmer on its carapace, on its shell, and I simply just pull the triangular flap back like so. Keep the shell because that's an important part of the presentation. And I simply just cut the blue swimmer body in half like so. Remove the feathery gills, or the dead man's fingers, sometimes they're called. I'm not rinsing this under the tap. I'm not rinsing it in cold water because I don't want to wash away all of the beautiful natural saltiness. I'm going to steam the crab first. Wok full of boiling water, okay? You all know that when you are steaming, the water has to be absolutely boiling. I don't want to casserole the crab. I wanted to do a really beautiful big dish of these crabs today, so I've got 2 layers. Let's have a look at that in 7 minutes. Okay, so the classic Cantonese sauce of black bean and chilli. I just like to take my version a little step further, and I do that by first of all making some chilli sauce. I call this the Billy Kwong homemade chilli sauce, or the Billy Kwong house sauce. And it's simply large red chillies and garlic that I whiz up in the blender, and then I slowly cook it out in some vegetable oil in a wok. And then I season that with a tiny little bit of white sugar and soy sauce. Super hot wok. Peanut oil or vegetable oil if you're allergic to peanuts or you don't like the nuts. Okay, so a little bit of oil in the wok, and into that I am going to put ginger, 2 tablespoons of salted black bean. It's very important when you're using black beans, stir frying them, that you keep stirring them so they don't stick to the bottom of the wok because they become bitter. To that, I'm going to add some Chinese cooking wine, or you can add a dash of wine that you've got in the fridge, white or red, or you could put in a splash of dry sherry. A lot of traditional Chinese people use dry sherry. So what I'm doing at this stage is really building on that flavour profile so I can make a beautiful, rich, deep sauce to go with these crabs, which I think are probably ready. Okay, so beautiful orange shells and the wonderful white flesh. Okay, so remember, we've got to cook that a second time, so I don't mind if they're rare in there at that point. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar, again building up on the depth and the character of this dish. Okay, let's put in the homemade chilli sauce. Right now, I think the flavour would be slightly gingery. It's salty because of the salted black beans. There's sweetness there because of the sugar. Now we've just added the spiciness. Okay, to that I'm going to add a little bit of tamari or light soy, okay? A little bit of vinegar. Brown vinegar or white vinegar is fine, just a little bit of acidity there to cut through all of that richness. A little touch of sesame oil to add another dimension of flavour. Why not? Why not make this the most incredible black bean and chilli crab ever? I'm adding a little bit of water now, or you could add stock, because I want to extend the sauce, okay? I want to give it volume. Now that sauce is ready to go. What I'm going to do now is put in the amazing indigenous samphire. Salty, crispy, oceanic flavour, crunchy. Wonderful, wonderful texture. So I pop that in now. And I'm also going to pop in the sea parsley, okay? I put these ingredients in right at the end, just to sort of give them a little bit of heat, which really ignites their flavour. Next thing we do is pop that in there like that, okay? Like so. And then we toss the wok like so, rather than, because it just sort of destroys all of your beautiful pieces. Okay, I'm just going to pop this under the bench and we're going to move on to the next stir fry. This is my Australian Chinese version of the beautiful, simple dish of stir-fried Chinese greens. Okay, peanut oil in, or the vegetable oil. Piping hot wok, because we're doing a stir-fry, which is very important. It's all about high heat, so we get that lovely scalding, searing sort of flavour on the greens. Crushed garlic in. A saltbush in. It's incredibly flavoursome. It's got a creamy aftertaste. And also munyaroo. Munyaroo is the Aboriginal term. The stems, they're sort of sour. They're sour and fleshy. These greens, I want this to be bright green when you're eating it. I don't want it to be, you know, grey and droopy. So we've got to work quite quickly. Succulent, the sea succulent in there. Warrigal greens in there now. You can imagine this is a vegetarian's delight. okay? And it's so healthy. All of the bush foods are incredibly high in vitamin C. Many of them are antioxidants, lots of iron, lots of minerals, lots of amazing nutritional value. Bower spinach, Coorong, South Australia. Okay. Now let's get a wee bit of flavour in there. So I'm going to just simply add a little bit of tamari or light soy, a little dash of sesame oil, tiny bit of water or stock to make a little bit of sauce, tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And there you have it, that's done. That's the stir-fried native greens with crushed garlic, soy and sesame oil. Thanks everyone. Right, now I'm going to plate up the crab, which I love doing. I never tire of plating up crab. It's like, this is my life here. I'm giving you my heart and soul, all right? I love plating up the crab. So leave the carapace or the shell for later, for the presentation. And I put the fleshy parts down first. So I use the lids like this, like a little spoon. And I put that lovely sort of dry fried sauce on the top, like that. And I put the lids back on, like little hats. Okay, here we have my stir-fried native blue swimmer crab with salted black bean, homemade chilli, native sea parsley and samphire. Who is going to try some of my crab? Sarah, Tracy, Ben, come on down.
Can I go straight in for
Please,
some crab?
just go straight in. Just grab it. Get into it. Just get it. Just put it in your face. Forget the fork.
Don't be fancy.
You're in China. Put it straight in your face.
Right. It's delicious.
What are you tasting?
There's a bit of sourness in there for sure.
Yeah, that was from the manuroo, the pink.
The
pink
manuroo, that's
stem.
what it's from, yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Mm.
And it's so fleshy. Did you taste the salty, the salt bush?
Quite an interesting texture, hasn't it? This one here, is it?
Amazing, fabric-like texture. See how this is incredibly unique? It's unique to Australia. It's like, welcome to Australia. This is my country.
Thank you, that is divine.
So have a seat. Have a seat.
Grab one, take back.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Cheers, thank you.
It's been wonderful to share my passion with you.
Thanks, Kylie. Thank you.
Now, you've just spent a bit of time with Kylie down by the lake, and she's shown you stir-fry in a very modern, trendy, foragey sort of way. For me, great Australian food is country cooking, and we're better here in the middle of Daylesford to reference country cooking, and this chicken dish is basically that. An Australian country take on a classic Italian recipe of chicken cacciatore. Now, nowadays, we'd want to make it with, you know, hand-peeled tomatoes and beautiful olives, but the Australian country way uses that wonderful 70s staple for can of tomato soup. So all I've done, very simple, I've browned off 1.5 kilos of chicken legs in a large hot saucepan with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm just going to throw it in with 2 onions and 2 garlic cloves that I've cooked till translucent. But what I need to do is find a sauce that's going to work. Now, these garlic cloves, I'm going to add one of my favourite staples, which is Australian sherry. Half a cup. Smash up the heap so we burn the alcohol off. To that, I'm going to add half a cup chopped parsley. Now, not your trendy, modern, flat leaf parsley, old school curly parsley. So when you chop it up, it has an amazing flavour. And what we're talking about here is delivering flavour. It's always about flavour, 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 flavour. Oh, you can smell the alcohol burning off. Half a cup of parsley. And then our main ingredient, which is tin tomato soup. So what we do, cook this base up for 5 minutes just to boil it off, just to integrate the flavours. And then all we're going to do is lay our 1.5 kilograms of chicken legs. We don't have to be too fancy about this. Bang on a lid and straight into a preheated 180-degree oven. Now it's going to sit there for 1 hour and then it's done, and that's it. Well, that's the hard bit. That's the chicken casserole in the oven. Now, we could call it tomato soup and chicken, but that would sound disgusting. So we're going to call it chicken Italienne. No step takes more than a couple of minutes. So you can be multitasking, doing stuff. And that's what cooking in the real world's about. OK, an hour has elapsed, and we're cooking my chicken Italienne. It's been in the oven. It should be beautiful, bubbly, delicious, and ready to serve. Yeah, it smells actually. It smells pretty good. Oh, look at that. We pop our chicken Italienne on some buttered tagliatelle that I cooked up earlier. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you two things. The first one I'm going to show you is bread. With a really fresh loaf of bread, if you cut it this side up, it's going to squidge down. So you flip it over and you cut it that side up. And this is a firmer crust, and it's going to cut much more cleanly if you want to cut your bread. Or, if we're doing George Colombo style, which I think this is the way to go, warm bread, torn, drops on a plate like that, fan-bloody-tastic. A little bit more oil over the top. I'm going to put some Parmesan on here because I just like it. Brings out the tomato flavour. And for colour, I'm going to just microplane over some lemon. And then, for this beauty here, we're going to use some more of this parsley. But rather than dirty a chopping board, we're going to do this, which I love, which is a fantastic trick. 1 glass, 1 pair of scissors. And if we just keep going like that. Wow! Done. All right, who wants to taste? Renee, Laura, come up, please.
Oh.
Don't fight to get to the front here. There you go.
Thank you.
Now, what would you prefer, Laura?
Thank you. The bread.
The bread, because you see, it's interesting as an Italian. You got it. The bread is there for one thing, yeah.
Scrape out the sauce.
Scapare to scrape it through.
It's really tender.
Doesn't taste like canned soup at all.
That's good.
It's crazy, isn't it? Very simple recipe, perfect for a mum with kids, perfect for a student at home. Renee, Laura, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Tomato balls.
Right, well, I'm going to get out of here to make way for our last guest, our host today at the Lake House, Alla Wolf-Tasker. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
Thank you.
How special's this? We spent the whole day in Dalesford under these clear blue skies. So we're here at the Lake House, and of course we're with Alla Wolf-Tasker. Are you excited?
Yes.
So, Alla?
Today we're just going to do something really simple, something that, not like that pressure test the other day. I'm very pleased to see the two that survived it here in the audience. Look, this is really, really simple. It's an autumnal dessert. I'm not mad keen on very, very sweet desserts, so this is a spicy, rich, robust dessert for autumn, and it features pears. If you want to use little pears, you can get paradise pears or Corella pears, for example. I'm going to be plating a dessert with a couple of these on them, or otherwise you can use a whole pear per person. And what we're going to do is poach them in some spiced red wine, almost like a mulled wine mixture. So we're going to start that off now.
So up to the boil?
Yes, up to the boil, and to that red wine we're going to add some sugar, and we're also adding some spices. And the wine itself is a Shiraz, but I'm still adding cinnamon stick, vanilla bean. You can add some pure vanilla essence if you like, and a couple of star anise just to bump up the spice and the flavour. With the pears, what you need to do is get them peeled and put them into a saucepan so that they're as tightly fitted as possible. The idea is that they don't bounce around too much during the cooking. That size pear will only take about 15 minutes.
Now this is coming up to the boil. Shall I tip all of that wine onto the pears?
All of the wine onto the pears.
So it just goes up to the top there.
Right. So the cartouche sits on top, and the idea of the cartouche is to just keep all of that lovely sort of syrupy goodness happening around the pears. There you go. So what do you do with red wine pears? I think that one of the best flavours with a sort of a mulled wine flavour is a gingerbread. So we're going to do a really, really classic gingerbread. Very, very simple. It's 300 gram of flour, 1 teaspoon of bicarb, 2 tablespoons of ginger and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. The other component of that is treacle and golden syrup, which is in there now, and we're going to add some brown sugar. Can you?
When you say brown sugar, you're talking about that sticky kind of
really molassesy kind of, yeah.
Beautiful.
And butter. We're going to continue to sort of warm that up until that butter completely melts, all right? So I've got a cup of milk here, 250 ml of milk, and 2 eggs, which I'm just going to mix up. And I'm going to add those to the dry ingredients. So I've got bicarb in here, obviously, as the leavening to actually provide the something for the plain flour to lift up, and I've got the spices. So we're putting the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients for the gingerbread. Oven's on at 170 degrees. And it's always pretty much 45 minutes. How are we going?
There we go. Yeah, just melted
so
now.
Just melted.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, yeah.
Shall I drizzle?
Yeah, you drizzle. You can put it all in at once, actually. Yeah. This is pretty, you know, there's not much that can go wrong with this.
Smells. Can you smell it from there? Smells delish. Don't they say you can tell the quality of a cake from the batter? Yeah. Does that mean I can have a little spoonful?
Yeah. This is the sort of bowl that, it's the sort of bowl that deserves a licking, I think. So.
Be generous. Who loves a bit of raw cake mix?
Oh, God.
Oh, you see, everybody's goes, yes! Yeah, Brent, you're at the front.
Oh, God, really?
Come on. I was going to have some myself. Go on. Who is the most enthusiastic? Here, someone over there. You choose.
Gimme. We'll share. Oh, will you dribble? All right, I'll go.
Oh, what? I was sharing that with people.
Yum. It was worth it.
My gingerbread is baking and it will take a full 45 minutes, but here is one that we did magically bake before that Mr. Preston has already had a slice of.
He had a whopping great piece too, didn't he?
Well, you cut off the outer edges, which are the good bits to eat because they're really sugary, and you just cut the rest into sort of nice, neat cubes and scatter that amongst the pears.
So those pears are just coming up to the boil?
So they're coming up to the boil.
Let's have a look.
Yeah. So every now and then, if they're not completely covered, just give them a little bit of a spoon with the red wine mix.
Smells delicious.
Yeah, but they're fine. When your pears are finally cooked, they pop out looking like that.
Wow.
So, I mean, you know, there's sort of a nice thing already, you know, before you actually do anything else to it. So if we consider the fact that the pears have been out of the syrup for a little while, so I'm just going to give them a little kind of dunking.
That's the syrup that the pears have been cooking in. Beautiful.
I think I'll just plate 2 nice pears. A couple of nice sticky bits of gingerbread in around the pear. And the other thing I'd suggest is that in season, around the same time as pears, are walnuts. Really beautiful to have maybe some candied walnuts or a walnut crumble. Okay, so we're going to just give a little bit of walnut crunch to this. Gary, you're going to do a really couple of perfect quenelles of mascarpone for me.
Pressure's on.
One little one there and one little one there. And then if it's wrong, I'll tell you and you can do it again.
Oh, don't do that to me.
And here we have Renita, which is the frozen red wine, right? This is absolutely delicious. You know, you really want to have a cup of this right now. But it adds a really lovely little kind of purple element to the plate.
Doesn't it make a difference?
And we have a little bit of these anise hyssop flowers, which echo, of course, the anise that we've put into the wine. So here we have our little pears in red wine with gingerbread, walnut crumbles, some mascarpone and some anise hyssop. So absolutely. I hope you do this at home.
Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Always turns up when it's time to taste.
What we draw it.
Hey? Oh, a little something. A little something. Oh, you're going to do that?
Stick those glasses.
Here, you get the glasses. Come on.
One.
Well, hang on, with the pop of champagne, all we have to say is this is your first Masterclass of 2014. So number one, the first pot was for you, but really this is for Alla, because it's the 30th anniversary of the lake house. Aren't we lucky? Maggie, thank you very much, Alla, and thank you guys for being the class of 2014. Brilliant stuff so far, more to come. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes. Cheers, guys. Well done. Great stuff.
Cheers, guys.
Great work.
Next time, the mystery box is back, and it's a George Columbara special.
Ready to find out?
Oh my God.
Are they kidding?
With no time or food to waste,
Oh, come on.
they'll need to draw on all their cooking skills.
It is out of this world. I love it.
To impress our judges.
Absolute food heaven.
Then it's a race to avoid the elimination round.
It's just not happening. Now I'm starting to panic.
When the stakes are this high, one wrong step can bring everything crashing down.
Whoa. You okay?